Hello. Uh, Things are all a bit grim right now. It's Thursday, the 19th of March, 2020, and the world is currently experiencing a pandemic of a disease called COVID-19, which is caused by a novel coronavirus with the name SARS-CoV-2. Although some people are choosing to call it the Chinese virus, because the most important thing during a pandemic is to maintain normal levels of racism. You don't want to be distracted from a commitment to sowing hatred and division just because a virus is indiscriminately infecting people all over the world. Not if you're a racist. There are 220,000 confirmed cases as I record this. As you're listening, that number will already be out of date. And the truth is we don't actually know how many people have the virus because very few tests are being carried out and it doesn't cause symptoms in everyone. It's a very cunning little organism, the SARS-CoV-2. It's figured out that it can spread much more easily if many hosts don't know they're carrying it. Though as of today it still hasn't got to Greenland or Madagascar, so probably needs to assign more DNA points to infectivity, if you know what I mean. The response to the pandemic has varied across the world. Italy, France and Spain have all locked down their countries and are forcing people to stay at home, but the United Kingdom has chosen a different approach because the science in Britain is different from the science in the Latin countries. Whereas those Mediterranean types are very emotional and prone to hysteria, we British have got much stiffer upper lips. And from what I understand, the upper lip is the main point at which the virus enters the body. So we have a kind of natural protection that is not available to your typical Spaniard. And of course another reason the British are less likely to succumb is the Dunkirk spirit of the Blitz. 2 world wars, 1 World Cup, Britannia rules the waves, land of hope and glory, we got Brexit done. Just repeating that short mantra has been proven probably to be 99% effective at preventing transmission to the people crammed in around you on the tube, or 110% effective if you repeat it twice while washing your hands. Time will tell whether the United Kingdom strategy for dealing with the pandemic has been successful. We are fortunate to be under the leadership of Alexander Boris de Pfeffel Johnson, who has wanted all his life to be Prime Minister and so presumably is more than capable of handling a crisis such as this. You don't come out of Eton and Oxford University and then make it into government without being extremely clever and competent. And frankly, the only reason Britain will not get through this is because woke lefty snowflakes keep talking the country down. Britain is incredibly naturally resilient and strong, but at the same time extremely vulnerable to negative vibes, so let's all keep things positive, shall we? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I wish all of you the best in these strange and difficult times. Please do seriously wash your hands, keep a safe distance from others, and don't buy more toilet roll than you need. If you're stuck at home, you can wash your bottom in the shower after a bowel movement, and that actually leaves you much cleaner than paper does, you might be surprised to hear. And you might even find you enjoy the process. It's something different to try anyway while you can't get out. I mean, I don't want to come across as some kind of evangelist for anal hygiene. I'm not saying you should invest in a douche, but, well, you never know until you try, do you? Now may be the time to try all sorts of things you never previously considered, just to pass the long, lonely hours. Why not share your own suggestions in the comments? In fact, hashtag 2020 COVID-19 isolation survival tips. Cheers.